From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Hello, I'm student meteorologist Nick Johnson from the Penn State Campus Weather Service, and I'll be going through your 7-day forecast for the State College and the Pennsylvania areas. So right now, over top of the hub, you can see we have some overcast skies, and you can actually see we have some snowflakes sticking to the window here, as we had some snowfall over the last hour or so in State College. So right now in State College, we have a temperature of 16 degrees with the feels like temperature of -1 degree, dew point of 1 degree, visibility of 1 mile, and winds are coming from the west-northwest at 20 miles per hour, which is really going to be pumping in that cold air to the region. And in central Pennsylvania, we can see we have temperatures are going to be pretty common in the teens here across a lot of the central Pennsylvania. And then down in Harrisburg, it's going to be in the 20s. And then if we zoom out to see the entire state, we can see generally this trend will continue, with the exception being Bradford, and a lot of north central Pennsylvania is actually going to get down into single digits right now. And for feels like temperatures across the state, we're going to be seeing a lot of negatives and just single temperatures in the single digits, feels like temperatures. So it's going to be very, very, very frigid throughout the early afternoon today. And then for temperature change of last 24 hours, negative across the entire state really. And then as low as 20 degrees temperature change from this time yesterday. And then if we zoom out to see the entire northeastern United States, we can see that this trend continues as we have a high pressure system setting up over here in central United States, which is just going to be pumping in that cold air from Canada, that cold Arctic air. Temperatures across the entire country here, you can see a lot of the popular cities in northeastern United States are going to be seeing temperatures in the single digits, with International Falls, Minnesota actually reaching as low as -17 degrees right now, and that doesn't even include wind as well. For our visible satellite for this morning, you can see we see some clouds coming in from the northwest associated with those winds. And then you can actually see some pretty thin bands of snowfall right here, which was giving us in central Pennsylvania, which is giving us that snowfall in the late morning and early afternoon here. And then our wind speeds across the state are going to be pretty strong, reaching as high as 20 degrees, or as the low 20s, coming in from the northwest. And then for our future weather for the remainder of today, temperatures are going to be remaining very, very low, frigid conditions across the state. And we're going to be seeing single digits across a lot of the northern half of the state here. And then moving into overnight into tomorrow, you're going to be seeing that continue, single-digit temperatures across a lot of the state here. And then for our feels like temperatures, we're going to be seeing negatives across a lot of the state with throughout the remainder of the evening, as we have those consistent winds coming in from the west-northwest. And then moving into tomorrow, we can actually start to see a little bit of a warm up here in the southern half of the state, and that happens as our winds are shifting from northwest to more southwesterly. It's going to be bringing in a little bit of warm air. And then if we move through the afternoon tomorrow and into the evening, you can see we're actually going to have our feels like temperatures are actually be rising pretty significantly, and that's as we start to see some of these winds coming in from the south, which are going to be bringing in some warm air. And then for today in State College, we have a temperature of 16 degrees, high temperature of 16 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, and then some sporadic snowfall in the late morning and early afternoon. And then winds are coming from the northwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour, very strong winds, and then gusts of 30 miles per hour. And then for tonight, we have a low of 9 degrees, partly cloudy skies, winds coming from the northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour, and gusts at 25 to 30 miles per hour. And then for tomorrow, a high of 27 degrees, so we're going to start to see a little bit of a warm-up heading into tomorrow. Mix of sun and clouds. Winds are coming from the southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and then gusts of 15 to 20 miles per hour. And then for our 7-day forecast from there, we're going to start to see on Sunday, temps are going to continue to rise, high of 49 on Sunday. So it's going to feel very refreshing after today. It's going to feel like a very different day. With some mostly cloudy skies, and then low of 35 in the evening. And then on Monday, clear skies later on in the day, high of 44 and then a low of 28. And then on Tuesday, mostly cloudy skies, high of 50, low of 38. And then on Wednesday, a mix of sun and clouds with a little bit of chance of precipitation, rainfall in the afternoon, high of 47, low of 35. And then finally on Thursday, those showers will remain with a high of 52 degrees. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm student meteorologist Nick Johnson. Thanks for listening and have a great rest of your day.